Man, Nick, this DS is so nostalgic, and I still love playing it, but I just wish it had more games.
You know what you need, Shane? You need the R36S. Your DS is cool and all. I know I love mine and I wish I still had it.
Of course.
But imagine having an extra 15,000 games and like 20 more consoles.
15,000?
Yeah, Shane, I really think you need the R36S. It's the latest in retro video game technology. I mean, imagine all your childhood memories in the palm of your hand for just a fraction of that price that you see in stores.
Boy, howdy. Tell me more.
The R36S is a state-of-the-art gaming console that aims to condense retro gaming from the past from tens of consoles into just this one handheld device. We got ours off of AliExpress, but to avoid fakes and maybe just an overall worse product that's trying to imitate this, get yours at R36 Games Consoles for just $60. Now I'm sure you've seen hundreds of products like the R36S and thought to yourself, there's no way that thing works. It's probably a piece of crap or a scam, or I'll get arrested for buying it. And you'd be right. Many have tried and most have failed to take retro video game technology and sell it for cheap. You'll often see issues like unplayability, cheap quality, and poor battery life. The R36S, however, is where those issues come to die. The R36S feels great in your hand with super ergonomic controls. You see these buttons on the back. They feel great when you're holding in your hands. And the console in general just feels super smooth to play. The battery is an absolute monster, lasting up to 6 consecutive hours. It's perfect for road trips or extended gaming sessions with just yourself or your friends. The display is beautiful with a 3.5-inch IPS display, and the resolution is about 640 by 480. That matches, or even in some cases exceeds, those retro games that you'll be playing. The R36S hangs its hat on the ability for variety. Even beyond the preloaded games and consoles you'll hear about later on, the R36S allows you to load your own games and operating systems through the micro SD slot on the side, and the device has up to 256 gigabytes of storage. Now, this all sounds great, and I know I'd be buying one just off that, but the biggest question is, does it actually work? You can buy so many fakes that would just load up, play maybe 1 or 2 games, and then die on you in 10 seconds. I think this one works. I actually know for a fact, and Shane's going to show you here in just a few seconds.
All right, Nick, you've hyped this up a lot, so let's see what it has to offer. Here comes a play test. Off the rip, it feels very comfortable in my hands. I like these triggers. I don't know if they'll be used in this game, but the joysticks feel smooth. Everything feels right. But let's give this basketball game a try. All right, very, very smooth, responsive controls. There's no input delay. I like that. It did just get scored on. We're going to get back. Here we go. As you can see, no input delay whatsoever. I'm moving around effortlessly. Oh, I just got shoved. Okay, well. Still feels very smooth though. I like the controls. Very simple. Not too much going on. I am getting beat bad though. Alright, we're gonna give this one more try. Oh man. Alright, this game isn't for me. Alright, well, trying a new game that's more my speed, but it took me a minute to figure out the controls, so I'm getting dusted right now. But it's just very nostalgic. I never really got the chance to play Nintendo 64 games, but I know that they're supposed to be really good. And it's kind of cool to be able to play one on this handheld thing that is so affordable. I feel like if you were to try to get a Nintendo 64 now, you'd probably have to pay a lot more than you would back in the day, and definitely a lot more than what this would cost you. Let's see if I can figure out how to use this power thing. Triggers? Oh, there we go. All right, Yoshi's getting cooked. Oh, no. See, not very good at this either, apparently, but still having a lot of fun, and I definitely see why you would recommend this console over the DS as an alternative. 15,000 games is hard to argue with, and these controls still feel very smooth, so I think there's a lot of fun to be had on this console.
The last thing that makes the R36S Retro Handheld special are the options that it provides. The R36S Retro Handheld console prides itself in giving the users tons of variety in gaming content. Firstly, this device allows the user to emulate 21 different consoles and over 15,000 games from several different eras of gaming, allowing everyone to feel the nostalgia. Maybe you're a fan of Nintendo consoles? Play games from the original NES, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, or even the Super Mario Brothers games, like Super Mario Brothers 3. Maybe you're a Mario Kart connoisseur. The R36S has Mario Karts from multiple different consoles, like the Super Nintendo and the DS. The R36S also has games from the Game Boy and the DS, much like the popular games like Pokemon, Tetris, and they even have a Call of Duty on here. But don't worry, if you aren't a Nintendo fan, the R36S still has stuff for you. The R36S has several different Sega consoles, like the Genesis and the Game Gear, and even has the original PlayStation and the PSP, allowing users to play games like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Grand Theft Auto, Crash Bandicoot, and FIFA. In addition, the R36S offers arcade games, adding just one more option for its users. The number of consoles and the games that the R36S Retro handheld offers gives everyone the chance to play the games from their childhood, like I said, giving everyone that feeling of nostalgia. But the games that it offers and the consoles that it offers aren't the only thing that make the R36S special. The R36 handheld, like mentioned before, looks good on screen, but also looks good on the outside. The R36S comes in several different colors, giving the user a personalized experience tailored to their preference. Our model is the transparent purple model, but the device also is offered in white, transparent black, transparent red, and transparent orange. Lots and lots of different options. Overall, the R36S Retro handheld provides gamers with a cheap, accessible gaming system with thousands of different options that just looks good. For just $60, gamers can get a system that lets them experience nostalgia like never before. With 15,000 plus games and 21 consoles to choose from, the Retro handheld provides hours and hours of fun. So don't wait. Be like Shane and go get your R36S Retro handheld today.